dream beneath Hoosier skies.
What is going on, everyone, and welcome in. Welcome to this week's Finds Friday. So today I'm actually not set up in my room. I decided to come downstairs a little closer to the Wi-Fi so we don't run into issues like we did for our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. If any of you were there for that, that was a nightmare. But we got through it. We made it happen. So I've seen a couple people in here. Looks like we got Scooter in here. Welcome in, Scott and Tom. Welcome in, Tom. Angie and Rick. Welcome in, guys. Okay, so I have been a busy little bee now that the fields are opened up. We are also live over on TikTok, y'all. So if you're not following us on TikTok, please make sure to jump over there and go do that, because I do a lot of my lives on there as well. I do a lot of live hunts. And then I'm going to start doing some like coin cleaning and things like that. So something that I think I'm going to start integrating on TikTok as well. I also, if maybe some of you had seen the other day, I went live while I was out in the field. That was my second field that I got to go to. So that was really fun. Welcome in, B-Joes. I see you there. Welcome in. So, yeah, we got a new video that's releasing tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. And I will show you guys a little sneak peek of that. But before we do that, please make sure to check out our merch store. I have it pinned up to the top of the chat. So if you guys just click on that link, I do have my little cousin's like racing stuff on there that I designed. I'm not entirely sure how to take that off of Dashery, but it is on there. So if you know anybody that races and they maybe need a design done, I do also do that. Hey, firefighter. Yeah, I'm rocking your shirt, man. I went out today. I went out to my honey hole spot. If you guys are on our Facebook page, I also post updates on there as well. The farmers yesterday, when I went out there, they were finishing up harvesting the beans. Now, last year, like I said in the Facebook post, there were corn stalks everywhere, and like it was so hard to swing through it, but we were able to do it. And like I said, we went back out. Well, I went back out today, this morning. I got another permission from another farmer who owns a lot of ground around there as well. A lot of his fields too is beans this year. So I went out into the one field and I came across some structures, but I didn't really spend too much time digging on that. Let's see here. Firefighter said, I have more made in advance of the Show Me event. Swinging at a field with corn stalks, it's just off the ground. Absolutely can't do it. Yeah, I actually don't mind swinging in corn stalks. I mean, I'll do it. It's just more time consuming. Beans, though, on the other hand, those like the little stubbles that come off the beans, the little stalks on those guys, I'm always afraid because it gets like in between the holes on your coil, and I'm always afraid I'm going to snap that. We are going to be featuring your guys' finds. I just seen that Elliot just sent an email as well. Scooter, I saw your comment as well. So we are going to be getting into those. But like I said, I wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek here real quick of tomorrow's video. Like I said, I have a theory of what was going on in this field throughout the video. I am going to make a video tonight to kind of clear it up for tomorrow's video, because I think that it might be a skirmish site where I'm at, but I talked to a couple different people, and it was either a pioneer hunting area or trading post, possibly a skirmish field. So here's a sneak peek from that video. This was day 2 going out there to record, and this is what I came across.
That happened a lot faster than I thought. I actually went back out to the site, and this is day number 2 out here.
You guys on TikTok, you guys can
And
check it out
as I
on
was
TikTok.
walking along, I got this signal here. Still using the Manicore. Now, y'all just found a shield nickel here. Right there on it. That's unreal. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Just a shield there on it. Awesome, man. Dang, that is so cool. Super orange. Look at that. I'm gonna be able to get a day off of it or not. We'll get it cleaned up and check it out at the wrap up, but back in the field.
And I will pull up pictures for this as well. And that's the thumbnail to look for. So yeah, y'all. Now I will let you guys know that I did find shiny. So there is some silver in this new video. Old silver. And where I found it, I'm kind of thinking that there might be another location out in this field, but that's all I'm saying. You guys will have to tune in tomorrow at 7:30 to see that full video. I see that we have Mr. Elliott in here. Welcome in, Elliott. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Elliott, I will paint you blue after the live because, like I said, I am using my phone right now for TikTok Live. So, now there are a couple pictures that I do have on here that I was not able to show for our 2,000 subscriber giveaway, but I just wanted to pull this up because this was some of our guys that were on our teams. We got Tony here, and this is, I believe this was the token hunt. So you can see Tony there, and then down here we got Mr. Scott Adams. Scott, again, he's the one that donated the Vanquish 440, Mine Lab Vanquish 440 to us to give away to the kids. So there's Scott there. And then we have Mr. Troy McCormick, and there he is. And again, this was for the token hunt. So these were just some of the pictures that I was unable to show everyone last Finds Friday, which we are going to start doing these every other Friday. So next Friday, we won't have one, which will give you guys more time to submit your finds. So be sure to do that. And again, it's adam.combs1995@gmail.com. And we're going to get ready to start getting into your guys' finds. TikTok, if you want, be sure to hop on over to our YouTube channel, check out the live, submit your finds, and we'll feature it as well. Let's see. How you doing, Vonda? Welcome in. Welcome in. So here is a better, well, I guess it's really not much better, is it? That's the shield nickel there. It's the 1867. The thing was really, really orange. Also, I would just like to add, I found this with John V's Manicore that he's letting me borrow while he is on vacation. So thank you so much, John, if you're in the chat, if you're checking it out. Welcome in, Randy. Welcome in. So Randy was also on one of our teams for the Masters of Metal. So it was good to finally meet him in person because he's always in our chats. So hope you're doing well, Randy. Hope you made it home safe. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate it. All right. This isn't my time. Well, I guess it's kind of my time, but it's not really my time. All right, y'all. I'm going to pull up your guys' finds now. Now, I do have some finds that were submitted a little while back. So this is from Cottonwood Trails, Mr. Jim. And this is some of the gold that he found. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate it. Good to see. Good to see you, Randy. Yeah, so like I said, this is from Cottonwood Gold. And I was not able to read the description on this, so just bear with me. It says recovered. I gotta slide this thing over. Recovered Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp, 0.22 grams of gold. Very nice. And he submitted that September 15th. So that tells you how long it's been since people have sent in their finds. He's also got another. Man, he finds some good gold where he's at, y'all. On some really good gold this week. There's another little nugget there. Check that out. That is awesome. Beautiful rocks, too. Again, if you guys over on TikTok, if you guys want to hop on over to our YouTube channel, you can check out the live tonight and see everything that we're looking at. Very nice. Wow. And this is Indiana gold, if I'm not mistaken. I would too, Scott. Yeah, he always submits really, really good gold pictures. And if you guys ever want to go check out or try panning or anything of your own, be sure to get a hold of Jim, and that is Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp. And again, that is here in Indiana, actually. So let's see here. And we got Steven, and hopefully Steven is in the live tonight, because I think for the last couple lives that we've had, he's missed it. And then he comments like way later and he's like, I can't believe I forgot about the live again tonight. I don't know why I'm not getting notifications on it. All right, let's see here. So Steven submitted this. It says, obviously a great seal, got to be horse tack, heavy brass, not sure, not a recent find. Really, but I did find it again doing some cleaning out. Thought I had lost it years ago. Wow, look at that. That is a really nice. Yeah, that looks like a rosette to a bridle. Elliot, yes, Indiana does have good gold. My dad gold pans. He actually right down the road from where I live, he finds gold in the creek. Scott says any gold is good gold to me. Absolutely. So yeah, that's a absolutely beautiful bridal piece there. I have not. I think I've only found one bridal piece. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. We are live also over on our YouTube channel, Indiana Unearthed. So go check us out. We're doing our Finds Friday segment, and we are showing pictures from our subscribers' submissions. So be sure to go check that out, y'all. All right. Well, Steven, if you are in the chat, thank you so much for submitting that. Let's see. And Elliot submitted this on September 26th. He says, oh, I don't want to put his address on there, y'all. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Elliot. So he found this, and I think he submitted this for last Finds Friday. But man, that is a beautiful, beautiful seated quarter there. Got a barber quarter, barber dime, it looks like. Got some Indian heads. That is really cool. Is that a dog tax? He's got a hem weight there for a dress, pocket watch. Some beautiful buttons. Nice little D buckle there. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's this silver. Man, that seated quarter there. It's better than the two that I found. Mine were like super wore down. Scott says, nice silver ESP, that seated quarter. Oh, especially that seated quarter. Elliot said, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Thank you so much. And I'll try to hurry up and do this really quick. Okay. Steven also submitted, again, pretty interesting find today, Sunday, at a park I've hunted a lot, but never where I did this time. It paid off with a silver ring. I believe it's a coin, a 1936 German 2 Reichsmark 90% silver coin. What it resembles from what I have looked up. Wow, that is really, really cool. Yeah, check that out. 1847 and 1934. I remember when I was younger, when I was in high school, I actually I made a ring out of a silver coin. I hammered it all down, and yeah, it was really cool. I don't know whatever happened to that thing. That is a beautiful ring, though. That would be really cool to find, though. Find one like that that's been made out of a coin. Well, thank you so much, Stephen, again. Okay. And Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy Kittle, he was on one of our teams for the Masters of Metal. He submitted this today at 127. It says 1817 and 1826. Ooh, looks like he's got himself some matron head large cent here. And he is swinging the Mine Lab Manicore. Well, that 26 is really nice. I bet that 17 would be nice too, cleaned up a little bit better, but that's a really, really, really old coin. Elliot said, I sent you another email with some better pictures. All right, we will check that out. And some stuff I found since last week. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Steven. My other one is a clad quarter coin ring, not nearly as impressive. It's just something about that silver. All right, Jimmy. Well, thank you so much if you were in the chat. Okay, and Mr. Cottonwood says, I almost forgot it's Friday. See, he submits every single Friday, but man, look at that cleanup. I need to get up with him. I definitely need to go gold painting with him, and I need to get my dad involved on it too. That is a lot of gold. Now, Jim, I don't know if you're in the chat or not, and I was going to ask you, I think on one of our last Finds Fridays, do you dredge, or do you just do you run a high banker? Because man, that would be a lot of gold to find, like if you're just panning that. But that is really, really awesome. Congratulations on that. Again, nice cleanup. Elliot here. I think this is some awesome finds from local farm fields. Oh, looks like you got some farm fields as well. What in the world is that thing? That looks very, well, it just looks very, I guess. I would have been like, what the heck is this? Man, look at that shiny. Ooh, he's got the trifecta. A boot puller. Oh, welcome in, Brenda. That is a boot jack. I have never seen one of those. That is a first for me, so thank you for that. Welcome in, Brenda. Man. And I think, Elliot, you messaged me earlier, I do believe, and I think you told me that you found these 3 seededs within the last week. That's crazy. He's got a quarter, dime, and it looks like a half dime there. And that is a 52. I have an 1852 half dime, seeded half dime. And then you got an 1877 and 1877. Beautiful coins. Got some Wheaties there, wheat penny bub. And hi-oh. Hi-oh. Got an Indian head. Couple of them. Let's see. I thought this was a family show. He's talking about the boot jack. That's what I thought at first. I was like, dang, man. And Elliot says that 1852 half dime was a bucket lister for me. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations It's a beautiful coin. It's a really nice one. Really, really nice one. Good detail on it. Hello. My parents had one of those. Oh, one of the boot jacks. And then let's see here. Is this a largie? I can't tell. No, I think it's a V nickel. I bet the next picture will show. Maybe not. What in the world is that? Is that a token? I found a couple of these. I do believe somebody told me those are livestock tags, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That's a really cool token. I would have freaked out, man. Would have thought that was, hey, y'all, welcome in on TikTok. I would have thought that was like a hammered coin or something. And the Dodge truck, dependability. Look, after all these years, they've never really changed their slogan. Yes, Boojag. Yeah, nickel. Only ever found 2 seated, and they were both this year. Well, congratulations on that. Y'all, I can't wait to do my layout, my end of the year layout this year. I'm going to get, I don't know. I'm going to have to put it all somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. It says, yeah, it's a Mardi Gras token. Well, that's cool. I didn't think anybody was home with me. Hey, I found one of these in one of our episodes. And good for 5 cents in trade. And the old Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear, not Smokey and the Bandit. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for submitting your finds. And then Elliot, let's see, more of the good stuff from my last 2 weeks. Oh, okay. So he's got some more. He's got the buckles, some more hemlock. That right there, that button is beautiful. I bet that was gold gilded at one point. Ooh, is that an artillery? Or an infantry? I think it's an eye. Yeah, it's an eye. Awesome, man. Awesome. I love the Civil War stuff. What in the world is this thing? Like a doorbell? Okay, yeah. I thought at first it was an A until I zoomed in on it. Welcome in, y'all. We're live over on our YouTube channel doing our Finds Friday segment. If you guys want to pop in there and go check it out, you guys can see what all of our subscribers have submitted. A bell, okay. And your little pocket watch there. Ooh. Is that a wishbone with a finch? Looks like it's silver washed. There it is. Man, the detail on that. Great job, man. And he found it with the legend. Heck yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, let's see. We got some other submissions here. Let's see here. I do believe this is Vonda. And, yep, just sent an email. Yep, I just got it pulled up. Oh, well, nice. Yeah, so Vonda said, I dug this 1944 Mercury dime at an old armory permission. So excited that I forgot to take a photo of the reverse. Well, nonetheless, you got some shiny, and congratulations. That is a beautiful coin there. Heck yeah. That's awesome, y'all. Did you happen to find any wheat pennies while you were out there as well, or was this the only silver older coin that you had found while you were out there? I'm going to check back through here, though, real quick, because I thought that other people had submitted some finds. Way nicer than the slick one I found last weekend. Oh, yes. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so I right now I have 4 farmers that are done with some of their fields. Like I said earlier today, I got permission for a new fields. I am planning on going out Sunday to finish up a video that I started for the honey hole. And I do believe Kevin will be going with us on that. And I think Harlan will be out there with us as well. So hopefully we get on some good stuff. Man, that live that we had the other day, I found, what was it? I found a large scent, Indian hen, a wheat penny, some buttons, and then Harlan found, I think, 3 large scents, and then an Indian head and some other stuff. I will be down swinging your way at him hopefully next week. Heck yeah. Well, if you're in the area, I'm always out and about, and if you ever want to come through, like I said, as my farmers continue to harvest, I'll have more spots to open up. And then I still plan on also doing some more map stuff and getting some more permissions off of that as well. So I could have swore I had something else on here. Maybe not. I used to live down there. My son still lives down there. Yeah, I think we had. If this is the same person, I think we met at the show. No, not the show me. I keep saying at the Indiana Gold and Treasure Show, and then I think I saw you again at the Silver Shootout, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't seen that video yet of the Midwest Silver Shootout, go check it out. I really suggest going to that event, and we had a great time. Definitely check out kind of some of the details on the Mine Lab Masters of Metal competition. They will be back next year as well for that. So definitely, I mean, me personally, the way I look at it is, I mean, team of 3 and third place pays 1,100. First place is 2,500. So, I mean, $50 a team to enter. I would definitely recommend it. It's a good experience. It's really, really fun. Plus, then you get the opportunity to go to nationals. Just like, no, I haven't been to them. I'm pretty new to detecting. Okay. Well, then maybe we haven't met. Your name just looked familiar. Vonda just submitted another find. Holy smokes, that thing's awesome. A few items from the same location. Wow. Wait till y'all check this out. All right, we'll go ahead and pull this back up. I'm going to have to slide this over, though. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Why does it do that? Sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. That's a really, really nice. I would imagine it probably went on maybe something to do with like the hat, maybe, or like one of the instruments. I was watching Totcast. You were. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was with Breed Detectorist and FLX Detectorist, I think was his name. I'm so bad with the names. But check this out. It almost looks like a spoon bracelet, almost. I don't think that's what it is, but yeah, the band metal there on that. Heck yeah, that's awesome. And then got a war nickel there. Heck yeah. Very nice, very nice. Looks like she got some other stuff here. Looks like a piece off of a pocket watch there. And a drawer handle. Very nice. And I just completely closed out of that. I did not mean to do that. It's all right, though. I got to pull back up. Copper bracelet. Yeah, that's really cool. What in the world? Hold on, y'all. I apologize. I just closed completely out of. Well, we were running smooth. Yeah, this ain't that big of a deal to fix this. I know that pulled that up on there. I don't want that on there. Okay. I keep finding stuff there. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Good spot then. And as they say, never hunt it out. I keep going till I didn't. You know, and that's kind of how how my honey hole spot is. When I went back out there, I I've found some good stuff, and like I said, I'm still using the Manicore. I'm still using John's Manicore, but I don't know. Like I'm still having some troubles. But the thing is, the good thing about this spot is, first and foremost, I've never found anything modern out there. So there's no modern day trash, but there's a lot of iron, and that's what makes me think that this spot was also either a log cabin or it was a trading post, because the only coins that we have found out there have been coppers. Like, I still have not found any silver out at the honey hole spot that I've been going to. But we have found like gold gilded buttons, found a infantry button, an infantry coat button out there, pieces to flintlock muskets. We found tomback buttons, tons of different iron objects. Like, there's stuff that's like, it looks like obviously like it was used for something, but I have no idea. And the reason I say that is because it's like really, really, really old stuff. Really old iron pieces. She said it's a pretty good size area. Yeah, and it's all good, Bob. It was bad, but we powered through. That's why I'm downstairs tonight because our Wi-Fi in town, that was the issue. Our Wi-Fi is like absolutely horrible. But I can't control that. I usually hit my farm fields 3 to 4 years because every time it's tilled. So, and that's another thing with this spot, with my honey hole spot. I'm glad you brought that up, Elliot. It's no till. They have not tilled it in, I think, the last 3 years, but I've only had permission for it for a year now. So, I know the farmers, their brothers, and I actually went to school with one of the guys' daughters. I don't know if he would. I was going to ask him the other day when I went out there when they were finishing up, harvesting the beans up. I was going to ask him, I was going to be like, hey, man, like, could you maybe like disc just this area? But I don't know. I don't know if he would do that or not. But I really, honestly, I really truly think that if they were to plow it, if they were to disc it, and till it back up, then there's no doubt in my mind, like there's still really good stuff out there. Bob said last week I found an 1876 seated Liberty quarter. Heck yeah. Well, Bob, if you're just tuning in, Elliot here just submitted a, let me find it here. He just submitted his finds to our email, and this is what Elliot pulled here. So and Elliot, again, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you told me you found these in the last week. So he found a 1877 quarter, dime, and half dime, but this is a 1852 half dime. Plus, can't forget about these beautiful ladies down here. 1898 barber quarter. I think I have a 1898 as well. And a 1907 barber dime, and then 2 Mercs. So that's awesome. Love the shinies. Love it. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, I want to start doing this every other Friday. So we did it this Friday. Next Friday we won't do it, and then that'll give you, like I said the last time, that'll give you guys more time to submit your finds to us. And then moving forward, Stephen asked if there was any mint marks. I do believe that's to you, Elliot. Yeah, been an amazing week. That's awesome, man. Congrats again. So yeah, so every other week we will do Finds Friday. This also will give me more time to get guests to come on. So if you guys have your own YouTube channels, Facebook pages, TikToks, anything like that, and you guys want to come on and do like a little interview and hang out for the night, that would be super cool. Goes for y'all on TikTok as well. If anybody wants to do that, then get a hold of me, because then that gives me a, what would it be? Like 2 weeks, I guess, this Friday. Yeah. So that'll give us 2 weeks to get finds submitted, 2 weeks to find somebody to come on and hang out with me. I keep saying us, and I kicked this around. I didn't know if I was going to do this or not. I'll let you guys gather off of what I'm about to say. So I don't know if I want to do this on live or not, but I think I'm going to, just because so there like won't be questions like, hey, where's Wendy? So y'all, I just want to put it out there. Wendy and I, for the time being, have parted ways. I'm not going to get into a bunch of detail on that, and I'm not trying to bring a bunch of drama into it, into the channel, but I just wanted to let everybody know before there was questions on where she was at or why she's not metal detecting, or anything like that. She kind of backed out of metal detecting about a month or so ago, 2 months ago. And then since then, it's kind of been a little bit of like a ripple effect, as like her kind of pulling back from like the Digging Diary stuff and then coming out, which, as I had stated, she, I get it. She's working, and that's fine. And I see everybody's, it's fine, guys. I never know what the future might hold. But I think just for the time being, probably best if we just kind of go and do our own things for a little bit. like I said, I'm not going to get into a whole lot of detail, but I just wanted to put that out there before there was any questions asked on it. So, yeah, so that's where we are with that. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. If anybody's got any questions or whatever, like I said, it is what it is, and I hate saying that, but you know, it'll buff, I guess. I started the channel by myself, and I can manage. So, um, moving forward, I do have a group hunt coming up. So if you guys are looking to come out with Indiana Unearthed and going out to one of my fields with us, be on the lookout for that on our Facebook page. Also, sneak peeks on TikTok. Also, guys, don't forget we have a chat goal tonight. So we would appreciate if we can meet that chat goal, because this is going to go into trips and equipment and things of that nature that we might need. So, also, I just want to put out, I have a big announcement coming up, and that will be released on Facebook as well. Yeah, Brenda, absolutely. Yeah, so that's another thing. It doesn't matter how long you've been detecting, if you're new to detecting, if you've done it since the age of time. I don't know if Randy's still in here. I'm just joking, man. But anyways, it doesn't matter if you guys want to come out. Now, I usually do 1 to 2 group hunts a year. And I try to do like 6 or 7 people with me. You're a good dude. I will definitely roll down to Southern Indiana. Heck yeah. So what I do is I will pick 6 or 7 people plus me, so that'll be 7 or 8 people to go out to the field. I have a few farmers already that are completely fine with it. The only thing is, I will get waivers typed up, so in case there's any accidents or anything, or if somebody trips or in a hole or something, it'll cover the farmers from being sued or anything like that. So just be on the lookout for that, y'all. I also want to do a members only hunt. So we do have memberships here on the channel now. So if you guys want to check that out, we have a Relic Scout, and I cannot remember the other one. But anyways, members hunts are going to take place at like the Kentucky battlefields that I have. Like, it'll be like my farm fields here, they're not bad. There's a lot of good history on them, but like my members, since you're paying for membership, I would, I want to get you guys on some of my better spots that I have. So I'm just going to put that out there. Also, we do have planned a content creators hunt that I am planning, and hopefully we will get Iron Antler Adventures to get in on that, and Gypsy Jules and Hot Mess Fishing Alicia. We're hoping to get everybody together for that, for just a content creator hunt where we all go and do a big hunt together. Now I am planning again heading out east, hopefully this year. That is my goal. So hopefully we'll be able to get out east and get on some colonial spots. I think that would be really cool. Also, I want to ask the chat real quick, y'all, and you guys can be as completely honest as you can, because what I'm trying to do is I want to gather your guys' viewpoints on what you think I can do as a content creator here on Indiana Unearthed, what you would suggest for me to do better as a community? Like, what would you like to see from me, whether that be videos, release videos, how I'm editing, um, the giveaways, things of that nature. What and this is all helpful, so that's why I'm asking. I want your guys' honest opinion on, and I want your suggestions on things that I can improve or things that you would like to see Indiana Unearthed do. So I will leave that open just here for the next couple minutes. So if you guys wouldn't mind putting that in the chat and we can discuss that, I would greatly appreciate it. We have a few more minutes here. So if anybody else has anything else they want to submit for tonight's Finds Friday, my email is scrolling across the bottom down here. So that is adam.combs1995@gmail.com. And you can submit your finds and we can pull those at. Also, I wanted to where did it go? I don't know. Let's see here. I would love to see how you research and find your home sites to ask for permission. Okay. So that is something that I have kicked around. There is a bunch of different programs that I use. So I'm glad you brought this up. So if this is something that you guys would want to see, I can go live and we can do a full video live on how I do my map overlays and how I find my permissions. So if that's something you guys would want to see live and have me walk through, by all means, just let me know. And I can get that set up. So thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. I'm trying to pull this up and I cannot find it. But anyways, y'all, don't forget again, we have our merch store. Maybe I can pull it up. Like I said, my little cousins, I did their there it is. But this has their racing stuff on it, which I have no idea why that's on. Why this is on my dashery for my YouTube channel, but whatever. Thank you so much, Stephen. I appreciate it so very much. Stephen donates to our chat goal every time we go live. So thank you again. Really do appreciate it. So anyways, there are some things that I need to take off of here, y'all. So like this is my like little cousin's racing stuff, and then Digging Diaries, I need to get that removed. But this is our t-shirts now. Don't forget that fall time is right around the corner. So you can hop on here and let's see here. I don't know where all the hoodies and stuff are. Oh, here they are. So here's some of our hoodies, y'all. Let's see here. Bob says, historic camp, Civil War, Southern Indiana, and old farms from old land plats. Indiana counties usually have old land plats. Yes. Yeah, they do. Which I've done a lot of like old like maps, like old plat maps, and that's how I find them around my county. Now, I have done a lot of historic camp research for Indiana, and I have not come up with hardly anything. So I will keep trying, but I've had no luck yet. So anyways, y'all, we have our hats. This is all of our original stuff, our original logo here. We got coffee mugs. Now, this is really cool. I always pull this up. Where's it at here? So there's coffee mug, but these travel mugs are super nice too. I need to adjust that. It looks like it's like off center for some reason. But anyways, That is our travel mug there. And then our stickers. I get asked about these all the time, y'all. So I don't have stickers anymore. I don't have shirts. We're completely out of shirts now. So if you guys want anything, hop over to our merchandise store, and the link to that is pinned to the top of the chat. So be sure to check that out. Steven emailed a photo of my Slick Mercury I found this weekend as well. All right, so I will get that pulled up. Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate it. And not only do we have our Indiana Unearthed stickers, we also have our Only Swings and our I'm just looking for an old fatty sticker as well with the 1862 Indian head penny on it. Let me. Hey, y'all, I'm getting a little bit better at moving through this. All right, here we are. $1917 Merc there. Very nice. That almost looks like a water find. She's seen better days, that's for sure. Under a sidewalk. Very nice. Well, congratulations. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to get ready to wrap it up for the night. Again, I want to say thank you all so much for all the love and support. As I stated, Helton. So that's actually funny. So Helton is my mom's maiden name. So that's my little cousins that race. They race dirt track. So that's their last name. So Helton Racing. Shoot, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, yes. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Steven, again for your chat donation. We appreciate it. And again, guys, moving forward, it's just going to be me rocking solo. So I appreciate the support and all the love that we get, and I just want to continue to keep growing. Again, we have some big announcements coming here. Well, me personally, I have a really, really big announcement coming up. So, well, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, just share it with your friend. Let's continue to grow. I have some friends that are kind of wanting to start helping out more with the giveaways. So the more that we grow and, continue to build this community, the more we will be able to do here on Indiana Unearthed. So with that being said, thank you so much, Vonda. I appreciate it. And again, guys, don't forget to like the live, share it out, and not this next Friday, but the Friday after. That'll be our next Finds Friday. So that'll give you guys time to submit your finds that you find throughout the week. I appreciate it again, everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Be safe this weekend. Have fun. We hope to see you guys on your next adventure. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, our TikTok, and our Facebook group. You guys can share all your finds on there with the Indiana Unearthed community over there. Invite your friends. So happy hunting, everybody. Hope everybody, again, has a blessed night, and we will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, 7:30 p.m., we are releasing our brand new video, and I will pull the thumbnail up for that, and that will be our end screen for tonight. So thank you all so much, and we will catch you later. See you all tomorrow at the premiere.